Good afternoon. Welcome to Suburban Christian School today. Thank you for joining us today for our triple header volleyball matchup. First up, we've got our junior high teams. First, from our guests from Colonial Christian, the Cougars. And on the other side, the home team, your Suburban Christian Crusaders. I invite you to join me in a word of prayer as we get our afternoon and evening started today. Let's pray. Merciful Father in heaven, thank you so much for holding the rain off today. Thank you for allowing Colonial and our officials and our fans and all of our athletes to be here today. We thank you for your goodness and allowing us to enjoy this evening together. Thank you for sending your son to die for us. We have hope of eternal life through you. Lord, as our athletes compete, I pray that you would keep them safe. Lord, I pray it would be an enjoyable evening together, regardless of what the outcome on the board may say. Give our officials wisdom as they make their calls throughout the night. Father, when everybody has their separate ways today, give everyone safety as they head home. And we ask all of these things in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Let's meet those starters for the Colonial Christian Cougars. Number 10, Lexi Dawson. Number 12, Katie Miley. Number 20, Julia Reed. Number 22, Karina Minton. Number 33, Ryan Randall. And number 41, Courtney Benton. And the starters for those Crusaders. Number 2, Brooklyn Montgomery. Number 3, Natalie Connor. Number 5, Sophia Napier. Number 8, Julie Carpenter. Number 10, Blessing Zing. And number 11, Dot Sung.
All right, hello and good late afternoon to you on this Tuesday, September 24th, 2024, as I want to welcome you to Suburban here today, as this is the first matchup for today, as this is the junior high girls matchup between Colonial and Suburban. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, and so I apologize. At least using the same kind of words anyway. But I hope your day has been moving along all right and your afternoon has been going okay. And you're ready to settle in for a afternoon and evening of volleyball. As obviously this past Saturday, these junior high girls of Suburban, they played in their tournament, and they went 1-1, beating Tabernacle, then losing the second game to GCA. And so here is Colonial. Ready to start it off as the server is number 41, Courtney Benton, and that one is away for her, and we are underway in this volleyball game. As there is Natalie Connor, and that one right hit to Brooklyn, but obviously she's not able to get it over because too many times. 1-0 Colonial, and here is Benton ready to serve, and that one is over. And that one back to Connor, and that one up in the ceiling, and that one does get over. And that one back and tapped by Suburban, which is Dot, and we are tied at 1. Or excuse me, make it 2-0. All right, here comes the serve. That one is away, and there's Natalie, and that one will be difficult as Brooklyn is not able to get to it, and it is 3-0 in favor of the Cougars. Ready to serve, and that one will be put up, and that one gets over. And right there, Blessing getting it over. There's 22. That one falls. Natalie puts it over. There's 12 and 33. That one over for Katie Miley. As there's Blessing Zing getting it over. Right there, 22. And there's 20, and that one will be off the net, but saved. And that one will be short. So a nice effort there for Colonial. As that one was going to be close, but they got it over, as it is 4-0 in their favor. All right, ready to serve. That one is away, and there is Blessing, Brooklyn, and Natalie Connor getting it over, and there's 22. That one tapped over, and that one over for Blessing. There's 22 back to Suburban, tapped in the air, and that one falling for Colonial, as it is 5-0. All right, 41 still serving for the Cougars. That one is over. There is Dot. Brooklyn gets it, and that one will be over there for Sophia. Over for her and back over to Suburban. That one falls in there, and it is 6-0 in favor of the Cougars here to start this first set. And timeout taken by Suburban as they try to get themselves back together, and we will take our first timeout for today. Okay, we are coming out of the timeout, as obviously Benton is getting a lot of serving time right here, as that one is over, and that one will be off the net, and Suburban unable to get to it as it is 7-0 in favor of Colonial. All right, Suburban needing to wake up here, and that one is over. That one going the wrong way, and it is 8-0 Colonial. Courtney's probably thinking, am I going to have to serve all 25 times? And that one is over there. And if that's what they need, that's what they need, right? And that one will be out of bounds, and it is 9-0 in favor of Colonial. Okay, Suburban, let's start playing together here if you want to get back into it. And here is, that one is over, and there's Sophia putting over. There's 22 back to Suburban. There's Dot getting it over. And back over to Suburban. Julie and Brooklyn. That one will be good job by Dot. 22. That one tapped over. That was nice. And here's Brooklyn back 22. 33. Putting it up. Katie Miley getting it over. There's Blessing. Up in the air, Brooklyn. And there's Dot. Get to it. Taps it over. And back falling. And will be a point to the Cougars. 10-0 as that one was obviously close towards the net, and a good little battle there, but Colonial wins that battle. 10-0, and here is the serve. That one gets over, and there's Blessing. There's Brooklyn, and Natalie off her hand as it is 11-0. I don't know. Okay, before I say something, I'm just saying. I don't want to mess something up here. As that one tapped over, back over. And there's 22, and that one on the ground, and Suburban will get their first point. And as I was thinking, I was saying, I don't know if I've ever seen someone serve, that many times in a row. But I'm going to say I don't think I've ever seen 20, at least, for someone to get 25 times over. And that one is a set, as that one is off at 10 and 11-2. And so that's what I was thinking. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but it certainly wasn't far away from it. to be honest. And that one is over. Back to Suburban. That one falls right there, dot. And that one tapped by Brooklyn. Here's 12. There's 33. And Julie, Brooklyn, and Natalie. That one over, and it is out of bounds. And Colonial has that point, 12-2. All right, here is a 10. Lexi Dawson serving. And that one will be off the net. And it is 12-3. Serving 25 times in a row to get the set win might happen in professional volleyball, but I don't even know if they allow that probably to be served that many times. They probably switch servers after so many times, I'm guessing. I don't watch a lot of collegiate or professional volleyball, to be honest with you. This is as that one falls, as no one gets to it, as it is 12-4, as Suburban gets that point. But this is pretty much the majority of volleyball I watch, unless, collegiate volleyball is on TV, or unless it's the Olympics or something. And that one's tapped over, and it is 13-4 in favor of Colonial. All right, 33, Ryan Randall. Ryan, I'm thinking. And that one tapped and off of 7, which would be Faye, and it is 14-4. All right, and here comes the serve. That one up, that one off the net is 14-5. Now substitution, Natalie Connor will come in for Miss Padillo as to set the lineup. Connor, Sung, Montgomery, Napier, Carpenter, and Blessing Zing. And here comes the serve from Natalie Connor. That one gets over, and that one hit the ceiling, and it is 14-6. Serving Natalie. That one is over. Katie off the net, and it is 14-7. So Suburban has cut the lead in half. All right, Natalie Connor ready, and that one is away, and that one gets over. There's Blessing, and there's Sophia putting it over. Tapped by Katie. Here's 22, and there's Julie, and Blessing gets it. That one's going to be short, and it is 15-7 in favor of the Cougars. All right, 12, Katie Miley, who the Mileys used to go to this school, but they were going to Suburban this last year until they switched over, and so so obviously this is their first full year going, but second year going, if that makes sense, as that one does fall inbounds. It is 16-7, and of course Katie Miley and the Mileys go to our church as well. So hello to the Mileys, if you might be watching. And that one is away, and right there is Brooklyn. That one over, and there's Natalie, and that one will fall, and it will be a point to Colonial, 17-7. All right, Katie ready, and she puts it up, and that one gets over, and there's Brooklyn. Blessing got it over nicely. There's 41, 22 back to 41. That one is over but out of bounds, and it is 17-8. Suburban down by 9 here in this first set. As we're going to have a substitution, as 14 Stella will come in for 20 Julia. And here is Sophia Napier ready to serve for the Crusaders. And that one gets over, and that one off the net, and it is 17-9. All right, Sophia Napier, ready? And that one gets over. Nice serve on it. That one going the wrong direction. It is 17-10. All right, Sophia. Ready to go, and that one is up. That one is away. And that one going the wrong direction and not going to get there is Katie, as it is a 17-11 game. So Suburban down by 6, and timeout Colonial. As Suburban has brought themselves back into the game as Colonial jumped off to an early lead. We will be right back. To me, it's always exciting when Colonial and Suburban get together, especially when it's here, because there's familiar faces that I might know either from church or from a school that I went to previously. And of course, obviously, most of these people are graduated now, so they've gone on with their life, and here I am. As that one drops in there, Colonial did not get it. It's 17-12. But some of them's either, moved on with their life, went to college, something like that, and here I am still doing this thing. All right, Sophia Napier. It's a 5-point game. That one is away, and that one right there. And there's Blessing getting back over. 33, that one up, and 41 over. And there's Brooklyn, Blessing, and Julie Carpenter over. And that one falls inbounds. 17-13, and it is a 4-point game. All right. Sophia up. That one is away. And that one is over. Right there's Natalie. And there's Blessing setting up. Dot puts it over. And right there, 21. And the two of them are there. And the other one gets to it to put it over. And here's Blessing. That one back. And here is 23. Or 33, I should say. There's 22. 41 over. That one, oh, man, that was going to be close, though. But able to be saved. Can they get it over? Yes, they can. Blessing does a good job. There's 33. 22 puts it back over to Suburban. There's Brooklyn. And there's Blessing. And Julie sends it out of bounds as it is 18-13 as Colonial goes back within 5. I'm sorry. Colonial goes up by 5, I mean. You knew what I was saying, right? All right, server 20, number 20, Julia Reed, that one. Okay. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Suburban gets a point, 18-14. Okay. Anyway, back over, and here's 21. That one falling. There's Brooklyn, puts it over. And that one falling, and Katie can't get it. And it's a 3-point game, 18-15. And now Colonial wants a substitution, and 23 will come in, Claire, for Katie. All right, Blessing Zing ready to put the ball over, and that one is over, and there's 20-something. There's 22. That one, it's over. And there's Sophia, Brooklyn, and Dot gets it over. That one there. Tapped over, Dot. Brooklyn, Julie got it over and falling. And it is 18-16, and Suburban is within 2. All right, Blessing Zing puts the ball over. She got it done. And that one there, 22, 41, off the ceiling. And it is 18-17, Suburban within one. Blessing, there you go. And that one there. There's 41, and that one over for 22, and that one there. And Natalie hits it, but kind of just put it off dot there. 19-17, Colonial by 2. All right, and now the server is 23, Claire Smalley, as she puts, Karina Minton, as that one is on the ground. 19-18, Karina Minton was the server. As Suburban is within one again and a chance to tie the game. And here is Julie Carpenter ready to put that on up, and that one is good, will be off the net. And so Colonial again goes up by 2, 20-18. All right, and the server now, that one away for 41. That was Courtney again. As that one is over for Brooklyn. That one is off the net, and it is 20-19. Suburban back within one. Okay, and here's Dot Sung putting the ball over the net. There's 22, and 23 taps it over. Nice. That was nice. Julie tried to get to it. It's 21-19, Colonial by 2. And here's 21, Mila. Right there, Sophia. That one gonna be that one obviously close. It's off the net. 22-19. Colonial by 3, trying to take this set here. They've been in control of it. Suburban has battled their way back though. Here is Brooklyn as Natalie. Oh my. put a little too much steam on that one. 23-19. Colonial 2 points away from taking the set. All right, that one is over. 23-20. Suburban down by 3 as Brooklyn Montgomery will serve. That one gets over, and that one off and falling. And can it be saved? Yes, it can. Back over to Colonial, and that one falls. And it's 23-21. Played kind of misstep there. A 2-point game here. As here is Brooklyn. That one over, and right there is 41. That one gets over. Here's Sophia. And there's Blessing, going to be short, back over, and it's going to be a point to Colonial. It is 24-21, and they are a point away from taking the set. As 33, Randall. As that one is off the net. Suburban still alive, 24-22. All right, Natalie Connor trying to keep Suburban in it, down by 2. That one is up, and that one is over. Off the ceiling, that's difficult. Too much on it. It's 24-23, Suburban down by 1. Boy, this has been a good first set here. Here's Natalie. That one does get over, and back over to Suburban. Be ready. There's Julie. That one going to be tough. Over for Dot, falling. Back over, and there is Natalie. Blessing over, and that one will be tough, but it's tapped over. Here's Blessing. Sophia over, and there's 41. And that one over there, 23. There's Brooklyn. That's going to be tough towards the net there. Saved. That one will fall. So Julie is there. Yeah. Redo. All right. All right, so Suburban, that one was close, though. That one was close, but we're going to get a redo. As Natalie Connor sends it over, and it's out of bounds. So, in the end, Colonial takes the set 25-23. But, man, come on. Oh, man. Oh, well. That one was close. Man. Oh, well. 25-23. But, yeah, that was interesting, though. That was interesting, I will say. All right, lineup information for Colonial, as we have number 1, Caitlin Baldwin. She's in 6th grade. Number 10, Lexi Dawson, a starter. She's in 6th. Number 12, Katie Miley, a starter, in 8th. Number 13, Claire Graham, in 6th. Number 14, Stella Lamberth, in 6th. Number 20, Julia Reed, a starter, in 8th grade. Number 21, Mila Rogers, in 6th. Number 22, Karina Minton, a starter, in 8th. Number 23, Claire Smalley, a 7th grader. Number 24, Chloe Hepworth, in 7th. Number 33, Ryan Randall, in 8th grade. She's a starter. And number 41, Courtney Benton, who is in 8th grade, who is a starter. And then the head coach for the Colonial, for the junior high girls at Colonial, is Tanessa Randall. Switch over here to Suburban, as we have number 1, Alyssa Napier. She's in 6th grade. Number 2, Brooklyn Montgomery, a starter, in 8th. Number 3, Natalie Connor, a starter, in 8th grade. Number 4, Maria Diaz, in 8th. Number 5, a starter, Sophia Napier, in 8th. Number 6, Jane Borders, in 6th. Number 7, Faye Padillo, in 8th. Number 8, Julie Carpenter, she's a starter, who's in 8th grade. Number 9, Chloe Downey, in 6th. Number 10, Blessing Zing, she's a starter, in 8th. Number 11, Dot Sung, who is a starter, she's in 7th. Number 12, Van Ta Sui, in 7th. Number 13, Daisy Teal, in 7th. And number 14, Evangeline Keegan, who is in 7th grade. Head coach for the junior high girls of Suburban is Mrs. Amanda Gore, and her assistant coach is Mrs. Katie McGabb. That is the roster information for Suburban, as we have the second set coming up here for you pretty quickly. So we'll be right back. All right, welcome back as we get ready to start the second set, as Colonial leads 1-0. If the first set was anything like that, because Colonial started off pretty well, and then Suburban fought their way back and almost could have tied the game, but as that one will be off of Katie, and it is 1-0 Suburban. I think we're in for a good set here, a good set, and hopefully a good finish. At least that is the hope, with Suburban being down 1-0. But they fought their way back, and I'm proud of them for that. I was proud of that. I tell you that. And that one is going to be over. Back to Natalie, tapped by Katie. And that one back to Suburban. That one Blessing, and that's okay. Point to Colonial, 1-0, even though it did hit the left side of the basketball goal. There, I mean, they kind of had a little bit of a chance to keep it going, but I guess they wanted to. They didn't want to. Yeah, the ref didn't want to. That's what. Anyway. All right, here comes the serve. 41. Courtney Benton gets it over. Here's Julie Carpenter, and there's Brooklyn. Sophia gets it over. That one hit about 3 of them. And how about that? And they that hit. Yeah, that pretty much hit about 3 of them anyway. So it is 2-1 Suburban, however you want to score that one. Brooklyn over. There's Katie. 33 tapped over. There's Dot. And there's Blessing. And there is... Okay, no communication right there as that one falls. We're tied at 2. Got to talk on that one there. But that's okay. Katie Miley ready to put the ball over. And right there's Sophia. There's Natalie. And Sophia puts it over. And there's 41, tap 33. That one over for 20, but a 2 strong as it is 3-2 Suburban. All right, here comes the serve. Natalie Connor ready and sending it away. And that one heading towards the ref, and it is 4-2 Suburban. As Natalie Connor ready to send, and that one does get over, and that one hit the wrong way, 5-2. As that one away for Natalie, and that one falls, and it is 6-2 Suburban, and timeout Colonial, as they want to talk about it as they're down by 4. And that means we will be right back. All right, out of the timeout, Natalie Connor. That one saved by Katie. There's 41. That one to the scores table. And it is 7-2 in favor of the Crusaders here. They are down 1-0, and we're going to have the substitution as Caitlin Baldwin will check in for 23, Claire. And Natalie Connor, that one is away. And there's 41, 33 over. And there's Sophia Blessing. And Sophia gets it over, but taps it out of bounds. It is 7-3. .33, Ryan Baldwin. Ryan, I don't remember how it was pronounced, but that one, Brooklyn sends it backwards, and obviously difficult for it to be gotten. 7-4. Okay. Serve is up. That one is over. Here's Natalie. And that one falling in Colonial territory. That one is tapped, and that one is over for Katie. Julie Blessing over, and that one up there. As that one is unable to be gotten over by Suburban at 7-5. Colonial by 2, but to me it seemed like Colonial hit it a fourth time, but I could be wrong, but it seemed like that to me. But anyway, as that one falls in bounds there, Brooklyn was close to it. It is 7-6, and they're within 1. but I was probably wrong on that one, so forgive me. To me, it seemed like it was more than 3 times. That one hit out of bounds. It is 8-6. Suburban back with their 2-point lead. All right, Sophia. That one away for her, and right there, 37, and that one there puts it over. There's Dot. Blessing is going to set it up for Dot, who does get it over. There's Katie, and that was the middle girl, and that one over for Blessing, and careful, and that one over. There's Julie, and that one was a bit out of reach. I mean, it was somewhat, but I would consider that as a little difficult. 8-7. 8-7 as Colonial within 1. And here is Caitlin Baldwin. As that one is off the net. It is 9-7. That one does get over for Blessing. And that one tapped over. Here's Julie. Brooklyn setting up Julie. Gets it over. Tapped right there. Falling. That one saved. And Colonial does get it over. Here is Brooklyn. And that one right there. Dot. Yes. And that one back over. There's Natalie. Brooklyn setting up Julie. Gets it over. And right there from 41, I think. That one hit Natalie. Julie. Over. Tap back to Suburban. Julie. Brooklyn and Dot. And right there. And 20 gets it over. Blessing and Brooklyn and Julie. Yep. Back to Suburban. Julie. Brooklyn. Dot. Falling. Inbounds towards that left corner. And it is 10-7. Okay, Blessing does get it over. Back to Blessing. And here is Brooklyn and Julie. Yep, right there. 22. And that one off the net. And it is 11-7 Suburban as they lead by 4. Blessing again. And there's Carpenter, Montgomery. There's 41, 22. That one back over, falling. Carpenter, Brooklyn. And there's Sophia, Brooklyn. And that one over for Dot. Back over to Suburban. Julie, tap, Dot. And, all right, that was Blessing, sorry. Back over to Suburban, falling in off of Sophia. And it is 11-8. All right, 20 on the serve. That one is off the net. That was 20, Julia Reed. Suburban with that 4-point advantage again, 12-8. As we're going to have some substitution. Claire comes in for Julia. All right, Julie Carpenter ready to go. As that one is up, that one gets over. Katie. And they give the point to Suburban. Apparently that time it was touched 4 times. And I don't know. To me that doesn't seem like 4 times, but I don't know. I don't control any of that. I just as that one falls, no well, I mean you can say it, but it's going to be too late. And if it falls on the ground, well. What can you do? You can't do too much, can you? That's when you say it's okay and get the next one. But all right, substitutions were made. Julie Carpenter That one up, that one gets over. And that one falls in there. And make it an ace for Julie. 15-8. Suburban a 7-point lead. All right, Julie going to try it again. That one up, that one gets over. Back to Suburban. There's Natalie getting it over. And there's Katie, 22. And falling. There's Sophia. Brooklyn, there you go. And that one unsuccessful. It is 16-8. All right, Julie. Off the net, it is 16-9. All right, here's the server for Colonial, 22, Corina. That one on the ground, 16-10. Excuse me, make that 17-9. I'm sorry. I know Colonial was happy with that, but I messed up. All right, Evangeline Keegan serves. That one right there. Give her an ace. 18-9. And a 9-point advantage for the Crusaders as they do trail 1-0. But on their way to time things up here. And timeout Colonial. A good timeout for them to get themselves back in the game. And we'll be right back there. Okay, back to action here. Suburban with a 9-point advantage and trying to send things to the third set. That one away for Evangeline, and that one gets over back to Suburban. Sophia Napier, Brooklyn, and there's Natalie. Put it in it over. And that one back, tap, and nice, going the wrong way. Dot saves it and hit the ceiling. Excuse me, that was Van. That was Van who saved it, but a very effort almost saved it. Well, she did save it, but her team could not save it. But, boy, that one was. Okay, we're going to have some substitution. Serving substitution. Mila goes out, and 41, Courtney Benton. That one away for Julie, and there's Brooklyn, Katie. Tap, and that one, she leaves it short, and it is 19-10. 19-10, 6 points away from taking the second set here. As sister substitution, Sophie goes out and Alyssa comes in. That's pretty cool right there, you know. When those kind of things happen, and that one is over. Here's Natalie and Alyssa falling that one short for him. It's 19-11. Okay, Katie Miley. All right, she's ready, I think. That one, nice. There's Brooklyn. And falling. It is 19-12. Okay, Katie Miley ready to serve. And that one is away. There's Natalie. Julie got it, but 19-13. It's now a 6-point game. All right, substitution. Evangeline will go out, and Dot comes back into the game. Katie Miley, it's a 6-point Suburban lead. Colonial trying to get back into it, and that one helps them out. 19-14. All right, Katie. Away, there's Dot. Faye gets it over. Or, excuse me, that was Maria. And Suburban. Oh, wow. Okay, so Suburban does not touch it. It's 20-14. I was somewhat paying attention to that. Now we got a substitution, and now Sophia will come back in for Alyssa. Natalie Connor, Suburban, 5 points away from taking the set, and that one is going to be short, and it is 20-15. All right, this is 33, Ryan. I gotta be saying that wrong. I don't know. Here's Natalie. There's Maria, gets it over. That one back to Suburban. Julie. Maria. Back to the Colonial. That one up. Katie puts it over. Tapped by Julie. Maria will act. Julie has to get it, and she taps it out of bounds. And it is a 4-point game. So Colonial trying to do the same thing that Suburban was trying to do. But Suburban with Colonial was able to hang on, but Colonial within 4. That one over. There's Brooklyn. Back to Colonial, back to Suburban, Brooklyn, and that one falling. And it is 20-17. If I was Bethany, I could be calling a timeout here pretty quick to regroup here. That's what I would do. I mean, it's a 3-point game. But anyway, I don't make those decisions either. I just make suggestions from afar away. And that one is away. And that one, it's inbounds. And it's 20-18. Okay, are we going to call a timeout now? At least this is just me talking here. But it's a 2-point game. Colonial trying to come back here. And here comes the serve. That one is away, and there's Brooklyn. Sophia gets it over, and there's Katie. And that one there, out of bounds, and it's 21-18. Suburban by 3. 4 points away from sending it to a third set. All right, Sophia up. That one gets over. And on the ground, and it's 22-18. All right, so it's a 4-point advantage. As Sophia Napier up and gets it over. Katie off to the light there and falling. And it is 23-18, and there you go. All right, got a substitution now as Brooklyn is going to come out, and 13, Daisy will come in. Suburban 2 points away from sending it to a third set. As here is Sophia Napier. That one away. Back over to Suburban. Natalie got it, and there is Blessing. Tapped by Katie. That one falling and going to be on the ground, and it's 24-18. And a point away from sending it to set number 3. This has been a good game, though. It really was. That first set, though, that was fun. That was fun. Suburban trying to tie things up here. And here's Sophia. That one is away for her. And that one 41. And that one had to be gotten to. That one gets over. There's Natalie. And there's Blessing. And that one over for Julie. That one's off Colonial. And it's 25-18. And we are tied at 1 set apiece. And that should set up a great third and final set here. Okay, we will take a short break and be right back with you. Okay, we are ready to roll as we are tied at 1 set apiece in this junior high girls matchup. And of course, once this game comes to a close, we have the junior varsity matchup between Colonial and Suburban coming up next. So stick with us for that one, if you can. All right, we are ready to put it over, and that one is over. And that one right there is net. Thank you. All right, that one is a point for Colonial, 1-0. That one away and falling, and Blessing unable to get to it as it is 2-0. Okay. That one off the net, and it is 2-1. Brooklyn Montgomery getting the ball over for Suburban. That one up there, 14, and that one 41, and that one gets over. And there's Dot. Blessing putting it over. Natalie tapped, and that was nice. That was nice from Miss Randall there. I'm pretty sure this is the same Randall, but I'm pretty sure her sister just got married not too long ago. So congratulations to her. As that serve hits off the Colonial player, 3-2. Over for Natalie. That one falls in there. We're tied at 3. All right, Natalie, that one hits the net, and Colonial takes the lead 4-3. Okay. And Randall ready to serve. That one is over. Natalie, and that one falling. And that will be a 5-3 Colonial lead. Randall ready, and that one is away. There's Natalie. Sophia gets it over. And that run there, and back over to Suburban. Tap by Sophia. Blessing, she's going to set it up here. Sophia gets it over. There's 14. That one falling, and going to be a point to Suburban. It is 5-4. Napier gets it over. There's 20. That one falling off, and that one does fall off the net. Can Suburban save it? And, oh, what a play! Sophia Napier runs and gets to it, and that one will fall. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, what a save there, though, but 6-4 Colonial. And that one gets over 7-4. And the serve for Karina. There is Dot. And that one over for Blessing. Tapped. And there's Julie. That one's going to be falling and off the net. And it's 7-5. Suburban within 2. We are tied at a set apiece. All right, here is Blessing Zing putting the ball over. Nice. That one over for Katie. Right there. Somebody has to get to it. That one's going to be tough, though. That one does get over. And here is Katie Miley putting it over to Suburban. There is Blessing. Brooklyn. B and B. Julie. Brooklyn. Over for Dot. And that one's off the net. It's a 1-point game, 7-6. Timeout Colonial, as it is a 1-point game. That means we will be back. back out of the timeout. Got a tight one. That one up off the ceiling and not going to get it. And we are tied at 7. Tied at 7. Here's Blessing. That one is over for her, but she puts it out of bounds. And it is 8-7 in favor of the Cougars. Anybody's game here. Anybody's game. And here is 20, Julia, ready to serve. That one is over for her. There's Natalie. And there's Brooklyn who gets it over. And that one there, and able to be saved or out of bounds, but it's off the net as we are tied at 8. Almost got, they got there, but could not put it over. We are tied. Julie Carpenter. That one is up. That one is away, but out of bounds. 9-8. Colonial. All right, got a nice little support there. Here is Katie Miley putting it up. That one going to be short, and we are tied at 9. Tied at 9. All right, we're ready. Dot Sung will put the ball off the net, and it is 10-9, and back to Colonial. Okay, that one is away. There's Julie and Brooklyn. That one over, and that went off just off of Brooklyn, and it is 11-9. In favor of Colonial, 4 points away from taking the game. All right, serve. That one away for Courtney. And there is Dot. There is Brooklyn. And that's over for Natalie. That one up. Here's 33. Gets it over. And there's Dot. And Brooklyn, who gets it over. That one back to Suburban. Brooklyn, that one going to be difficult. And that one tapped toward the side there. Makes it difficult. 12-9, a 3-point lead. And that means 3 points away from the game. And that one is over for Benton. And that one back. And that one back to Suburban. Natalie there. Brooklyn got it. And that one gets over. That was Dot. And that one there. That one falling. That one over. And there's Dot. There's Brooklyn. And Natalie. Good job. But out of bounds. It is 13-9. And to me, it looks like Colonial is going to take the game here, but Suburban's going to call a timeout. They're down by 4, and of course 2 points away from taking the game is Colonial. I think that's going to happen, but you never know. We'll be back. Okay, that one is away. Tapped in the air by Natalie. Here's Dot. That one over off of Colonial, which is 21. And it is 13-10. So Suburban down by 3. I'm not saying it's over, but I'm just saying as that one is over for Brooklyn. And here's Sophia. Here's Blessing. And that one over for Natalie. There's Katie. And there's Brooklyn and Blessing. Yes, that one tapped. And that one over. Nice. That one back over to Colonial. And that one falling. There's Blessing keeping it alive. There is Brooklyn. And back to Suburban. Natalie tapped in the air. Blessing over. That was nice. Here's 20. And that one is over. Nice battle here. That one tapped. And that one there perfectly. As it is 14-10. And Colonial a point away from taking the game here. Bench tells them there's one more to get. The team over here tells them there's one more to get. So apparently there's one more for them to get. All right, that one away. And there's Natalie. And that one will fall, and it's off the net. And Colonial takes it 2-1. And obviously 15-10 to score. 2-1 the victory. But a good game, a good fight. But Colonial takes it. And congrats to them. As they're excited about that one. They should be. But a good win for them. 2-1. Anyway, I do not know what the junior high girls for Colonial junior high girls record is for Colonial, because some scores are missing, and so anyway. But for Suburban though, depending on what you want to count, but the but if you want to say for them, they're now 6-3. But if you count the tournament games they played this past Saturday, so they would be 7. So they technically 7-4. But it depends what you want to count. But technically they're 6-3 if you don't count the tournament games from this past Saturday. So it's whatever way you want to look at it. So 6-3, 7-4, whichever way you want to look at it. So again, coming up next is the JV matchup between Colonial and Suburban, and I'll have that for you here in just a short while. All right, stay with us. Matthew Fox saying goodbye for the time being.